Hello everyone, this is Kevin Mange, and this is Kevs Productions. And in today's topic, I'm going to discuss the Masters 8 in Pokemon Journeys. Now, what is the Masters 8? Spoilers! I'm sorry for spoiling this moment, but this is for all English people to know. The Masters 8 consists of 8 people in the long running. So for you to know of what made the Masters 8, Ash Ketchum was able to beat Raihan. Raihan is the gym leader in the Galar region. And I saw that episode. He used Lucario in a massive aura sphere. And that's how he beat him against Duraludon. After defeating him, there's a change in the rankings, and Ash made the ranked 8 spot. So since we know that Ash is the Alola champion, the Masters 8 consists of 7 champions with 1 that may not be a champion, but 1 in the Kalos League. That person is Alon. The other people are, according to Kanto/Johto champion, it's Lance. But I don't buy that. Anywho, the Hoenn champion is Steven Stone. I don't buy that either, but that's going to be a TV show when I bring that up, how Steven Stone ended up as a champion. And for the Sinnoh region, the champion is Cynthia. For Unova, from what was Alder as champion, would I want to make that as a TV show of how Alder was beaten by the actual champion of Unova? I'll have to think about that. But the champion that was there is the champion from Black 2 and White 2 of Pokemon. That is Iris. From Kalos is Diantha. And you already heard that I said about the Alola champion. Well, that hinted in the Alola game of the first ever champion, of what the first ever champion would be, of the character from the game to be the first Alola champion. Now, that came to be Ash Ketchum, who finally became a champion, and the Galar champion, Leon. So, now you understand the Masters 8. And I'm going to continue the spoilers of what happened in the Masters 8. So forgive me. So in the first match, I saw that Leon beat Alon. In the second match, that was Lance versus Diantha. Diantha won. And when Diantha won, the 2 winners would go up and face the next set of winners. And then in the episode after that, it was Iris versus Cynthia. Cynthia won. And just so happens, Ash faced Steven Stone. And of Ash's crazy battle style, won. Who would have imagined Ash would win? Congrats, man, congrats. I love it. You're definitely on your way to face Leon. You just have another obstacle in your way. Cynthia. And since Leon defeated Alon, Leon is facing Diantha. And of the 4 that made it, the 4 are Leon, Diantha, Cynthia, and Ash. So Leon was able to defeat Diantha. That I find out. And the next episode, it would be Cynthia versus Ash. But I never got the recollection of what would be that episode. But who knows? Ash may go crazy again in his crazy style. That's how I see how he fights his battles. He's very unpredictable in how he fights in his battle strategies throughout the series. And I think that's not bad. If you continue to go crazy, you might defeat Cynthia, but I have a hunch that Cynthia would beat you. But if you continue to go crazy in your battle style, well, continuing doing your strategy, it might be working, or it might bite you in the butt. That's how there are other episodes after that. But of what I have in mind of what that episode would be, maybe it would be another part to that, and then we would finally have the next battle, or we may have a break in the episode. Who knows what that episode will be? I don't know. Or another speculation of loser versus loser, like a loser's bracket if Ash did beat Cynthia in one episode. If not, then we will have a second episode, and what that episode will be. I don't know what that episode will entail, but I'll find out. But I have a theory. I have a theory of if there were to be a champions battle, don't include Alon, please. He's just the runner-up and Carlos. But he didn't make it to the real Carlos champion, Diantha. In my theory, these are the real champions. Sorry, Lance, but according to game lore, I'm afraid you're not the real champion, DeCanto. No offense, man, you are a champion in your own right. It's just through the Johto games that you are a champion. That is true. But DeCanto, the real champion is Red. What if Red would show up in the anime? That would be a cool thing, right? And we would have a season of all champions facing champions. That would be great. So we would have all champions facing each other. For my theory on Steven Stone being a champion, I'm thinking he might have beaten the real Hoenn champion, Wallace, because when Ash was in Hoenn, who he meets Steven Stone and he wasn't the champion then, Wallace was still the champion. And this ties around the game of Emerald, where Juan is still the Sutopolis gym leader. And I would like to make a TV show on that. A TV show of how Steven Stone became champion and Wallace isn't the champion anymore. And Juan is replaced by Wallace. And on my theory of Alola, of what is hinted, maybe Kukui was the original champion to Alola. So if that would be true, and the hint that I'm bringing out, Professor Kukui and Ash will show up as champions, as Kukui as the Masked Royal, the first definite champion, and Ash replaced Kukui. What if that could be true? Well, I would say that would be true if Kukui was the first champion. Or else, how would the first champion be to be Ash Ketchum or the character from the games? This is according to game lore that I'm saying Kukui was the original champion and the character beat Kukui and became the first ever champion. Something to think about, right? Think about it, bum bum bum. Think about it, bum. So, I'll leave you that to that. Until then, this is the end of this video. And by saying what I've said, there will be other videos on the way. They will be in the making. And when they are, I will present them to you all. Thank you for listening. And this is Kevin signing off. Goodbye.